Hey everybody, I just wanted to make a quick announcement. We are going to be recording our second episode, episode 2, with the KN crew sometime late next week. And hopefully I can get that out by the weekend. Of course, we have the copyright claim stuff, so it may be delayed a few days, but hopefully by, say, the end of next week, we would have, or maybe early the following after. So sometime in the August 30th, 31st time frame, we should have our second episode out there. And I want to tell you, the episode that we selected is priceless. It is priceless. Again, I'll only give you one hint. One hint. It's it's early in the first season. That's the only hint I'm giving. Okay. But it's quite a special episode, and really looking forward to the commentary. Really looking forward to seeing you guys too. So, um, hey, check it out. I see I have a couple of folks on the chat. This was meant to be like just a quick announcement, but hey, I will say hello to Carolyn and to Linda. Thanks for jumping on really quick. That was amazing. Yeah, I just wanted to make that quick announcement. And again, if you have any questions or you have comments, please put it in the comments section and I will definitely answer. Carolyn just asked, this is for Kitchen Nightmares? Yes, this is our second episode of our Kitchen Nightmares series with the KN crew. And yeah, good. Notifications are working. Awesome. Awesome. That's great. I'm glad to see that. It also means that, like, if I'm thinking I'm talking to myself, like, it's not always going to be talking to myself at this point. But thanks again, guys. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I just wanted to announce that. And sometime next week I might do a live stream. I just have to figure out like some good topics to talk about. I don't want it to be just sort of off the cuff. While we did off the cuff the last time, um, and it worked nicely. I want to have some plans as far as the topics that I want to talk about. I brought up several topics that were possibilities the last time. So if you have um, any items that you want to go through or talk about, I'm happy to make that happen. Yeah, Linda Belk, I am just a beginner. I need some colored lights behind me. Believe it or not, you know what this is? This is a ceiling. Like this is my office. My office is it's right above the living room and it's a loft. So like the the ceiling in the room goes down on both sides. Yeah, I do need you're right, Carolyn. I need some type of background. Well, I'll tell you what, as things go on, I'm going to look at some of those options and try to figure out what I want to do to make it look better. Because you're right, it's kind of drab behind me. Doesn't look like there's much there. Anyway, all right. Well, I just wanted to say that, and it's great to see you all. There's actually 8 people on right now, shockingly. Hello, everybody. Hello, lurkers. Good to see you all. I hope you're doing well. And I'm gonna, unless anybody has any questions right now, I'm gonna time it out and let you guys get on with your Sunday evening. Oh, geez, is it Sunday already? Oh, God, this weekend flew by. It's the most unbelievable thing how fast weekends go, especially with us like delivering the show on Saturday and then all of you guys joining me last night and everything. It's just been like this whirlwind. Oh, one thing I did want to, I just remember, I was talking to my daughter about, about the channel, and she told me that it might be a good idea to set up a Facebook page. So I've set up a Facebook page. Let me see. How can I do this? Let me see if I can at least pull this up. Let's see if I can pull up the page. So it's called Jay-Z's KN Crew. And that's going to be, yeah, she's, my goodness, she knows more than I do about this. She's pretty amazing. Yeah, exactly, Linda Belk. The more it can be shared, the better for me, the better for the channel. And like, I used to have this thing where, especially when I was doing the Doctor Who stuff, where I had this like kind of level of embarrassment about sharing with my friends that I'm doing something like this. I don't know why I would be embarrassed, but in any case, so my daughter sort of talked me into it, and she was right. She's dead right. It's good to get a Facebook page out there. And the other thing is that, my audience is obviously going to be a certain type of demographic. I don't expect 14-year-old kids to be watching my YouTube channel. So I expect it's going to be more mature, great people, great adults who are going to be watching this. So, yeah, I will. Carolyn, let me write the name in there. I wish I could can I share? I have to figure this out, whether I can like share my screen. I don't think I can. This is what it's called. Stand by. Your call is very important to us. Yeah, that's what it's called. Josh Z's KN Crew. I shared it with a bunch of my my friends on Facebook, and a bunch of people accepted the invite, which is awesome. Yeah, you know what? I'll send a link also. I think I can do that. Let me see if I can send a link. Let's see here. Ooh, okay. I will figure that out, and I will put that out there. I really have to learn how to use. You know what the other thing is? Like, I know Steve usually uses his iPhone to do his chats, his live streams. So I may want to do it that way in the future. Right now, I'm using my webcam on my computer. It's not great. Oh, the other thing was, as long as I have you all here, the other thing was that we may go with Zoom instead of Skype for the next one, because it might actually improve the playback, because the playback is kind of jaunty. It doesn't quite play back like you'd like it to. So we're going to be looking at doing it through Zoom next time. So I've already set up a Zoom account, and we'll go from there. All right. Well, that's it. I will put into the comments let me see if I can do this now. Let's see if this works. I don't know if it will. Let's see if this works, you guys. See if that works. Yeah, Linda Belk. Yeah, Zoom seems to be fast, and certainly I use Zoom at work. And it's really great. I just haven't tested it with like watching something, 4 people watching something at the same time, and like how it's going to show up on the recording, I really have no idea. Cool. It did link. Excellent. Thanks, Linda. I'm glad that it linked. Yeah, so go ahead and you can utilize that too. I didn't put the live stream on the Facebook link this time, but the next time I just happen to jump on a live stream, I will I'll throw it on Facebook as well, if you guys use Facebook. Okay. Well, that's it. I'll let you guys get on with your Sunday nights, and thanks again for all of your support. I can't tell you how much it means to me, especially around like Steve was. I really didn't want to do live streams while Steve was doing his because you guys are such an amazing audience. And, I actually had somebody come to me and say, "You have 100 subscribers already." I'm like, well, I just happen to have the luck of, a lot of Steve's audience happens to be amazing people, and they're giving me an incredible amount of support. So I just can't thank you enough to getting me started like this. It's amazing. Gordon God, hi. Good to see you. Yep. Very short live stream today, but certainly go back and watch. We do have a Facebook page now, and we're just getting started. You know what the greatest part is? Like, I'm like taking you guys along on this journey with me, sort of building out this channel. And so you guys are going to see it as it's being developed. And, there's certain things that, fulfill you and really get you excited. This is one of those things where the work is a pleasure and I'm really enjoying it. And, from the standpoint of like just my regular work on a daily basis, like I find that I'm looking towards my retirement a little bit too much. So it's good that I have something that I can enjoy, even though it pays nothing. It pays in fulfillment. Let me put it that way. Hey, Michelle R. Good to see you. Gabby Kiwi, good to see you too. Hey guys, thank you for jumping on. It's so nice of you to do that. Again, this is a very short live stream. I didn't intend for it to be like a Gordon got, yes, I do have my family also. Keep in mind that, like, from my family standpoint is concerned, like this fall, I'm going to have 2 kids in college. So my wife and I are actually going to be empty nesters, starting this fall. And that's that's kind of a scary thing for us right now, is that both kids are going to be away. But hey, we're going to figure that out, right? And yeah, I miss seeing them both on a daily basis. But I do keep in touch with my oldest, and she's definitely keeping touch, but I definitely want to see her soon. I might find that you know what? I have to tell you, Linda. Linda said, you might just find that you like it. And it's kind of LOL. I actually was looking forward to it, in many ways, because like it's really nice for our marriage to like have some time by ourselves and so on. And I have great plans for us going forward, to enjoy, the latter years of our lives. And but at the same time, like I didn't realize, like it's really important for me to connect with my kids pretty consistently. Like I need to have that connection. So, and keep in mind, still have the 4 cats. So they're still around and they still need to be taken care of, and I don't have to pay for their college. That's good news. Michelle R says both are back with me too. Michelle R, do you have 2 kids? You have 2 kids, and are they boys or girls? Or one of each? I love my cats. I can't even tell you. It's really scary how much. I have actually a shirt. I've got to go find that shirt. A shirt that says cat daddy on it. I'm such a nerd. Hey, Tony Del Monte, good to see you. 2 sons. Yeah, so you're just opposite to me. I have 2 daughters, you have 2 sons. Yeah, I mean, you do end up, wishing they were here at times. Yeah, Garland, let's not even talk about grandkids. Yep. Oldest is 21, youngest is 18, so I don't expect the grandkids soon, but they would certainly be welcome. Oh, Michelle, yes, I'm glad they're with you too. But you know what, Michelle? You're never alone. You're never alone. You can always just tell me and I'll put on a live stream if you're ever feeling lonely. Yeah, I will be. I'm already amazed, Carolyn. I'm already amazed because they were children 2 minutes ago. They were young kids 2 minutes ago. And now they are adults. My oldest can drink. My goodness. That's crazy. That is nuts. Do you know on her birthday, she actually, I think I told you guys during the Lookner stream that her birthday was July 31st. And like, it's not, hey, Dad, how's it going? Or, hey, Dad, I miss you. It's, hey, Dad, so when you turned 21, what was the first drink you had? And I had to think about that. Like, I didn't even remember what my first drink was. I mean, my first drink when I was legal. Let me put it that way. You know what I tried to get into, see, I was in college at the time, and we have this like kind of dive bar down the street. It's down in downtown Worcester, Massachusetts. It was called Moyni's or Moynihan's, I guess. And what I tried to do is I tried to get in at midnight on my birthday, and they wouldn't let me in. They would not let me in. It's like, come on, it's past midnight. Yeah, Tony, hey, listen, good for you. It's probably best that you don't drink, you don't smoke, and you don't do drugs. Those are all really good things. I wish I mean, I don't do very much of what you just mentioned. I do have a drink from now and again. I like I like to have like a bourbon. That's like kind of my favorite. So maybe, instead of Steve, you'll never see Steve take a drink on a live stream, but you might see me take a drink on a live stream. Hey, Denise Horton, great to see you. Really great to see you. I'm glad you joined in. Again, this was just supposed to be like, I was just supposed to announce, about the new, the second episode of the Kitchen Nightmares series that we're going to be recording next Friday, and how excited I was about the specific episode from season 1 that we're going to be doing. Let me just one more time put the Facebook page up into the chat. So I've created a Facebook page. And yeah, let's Linda Balk said, that'll teach you to come on live. Yeah, I guess that's true. I didn't, honestly, when I did this, the first, how you see like second attempt, third attempt, fourth attempt, all that stuff. Like there was nobody following me at that time. So I'm like, well, wait a minute. I'll just start a live stream, make the announcement, take like 2 minutes. And then everybody started to board. It's pretty good. Tony Del Monte says, don't tell Steve, but I have to admit I hate Florida. Well, you know what? You and my wife both don't like Florida. Like I was thinking about that was going to be where I was going to be spending my retirement, Florida, kind of in a condo on the beach, one of those taller buildings, kind of get middle of that tall building, see the ocean every day. Like that wasn't like, in my mind, that's how I imagine it, and perhaps I imagine it because that's exactly what my grandparents did. My grandfather loved it down there, and they lived in Hollywood, Florida, right on the beach. And I used to go down and visit them. Even in college, I would go visit, and it was beautiful. They were right on the 11th floor, and so their view of the ocean was as gorgeous as you could imagine in your head. And that's kind of where I want like to spend my later years. But my wife doesn't like Florida. So probably going to end up in southern Georgia somewhere. Tony says, I like the West better, especially my old home state of California. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Quite honestly, like if you are from the Northeast, like California is probably not our best place just for our personalities and our approach and so on. I spent a great deal of time in LA and in Orange County for work, and I mean it's nice. I don't mind it so much. It's great restaurants and stuff, but like I just can't see myself there in the future. Linda Belk says there are other beaches in other states. That is correct. In fact, Alaska has a lot of beaches, but I don't think I'm gonna retire to Alaska. Although it's not the most terrible idea in the world, but I really want to be in warmth and by the ocean. I really need that kind of sound of the ocean in my ears as I'm. If you think I'm sort of relaxed now, you put me in front of a beach and I'm really, really relaxed. Michelle R says, I'm in Florida and don't like it anymore. So much has changed in 25 years. Yeah, well, here's the other thing. Like I was telling you about my grandparents living down there. My grandfather had a heart attack and then a stroke down there, and the healthcare system was so terrible down there at the time. This is in the early 90s that they could have saved his life and they didn't. And that's something that sticks in my mind about Florida. Not great hospitals, not great schools. Not that I have to care about schools anymore, really, but um, take us. Carolyn says, "Take us too. We can live vicariously through your family." Well, this is not today or tomorrow. This is going to be like probably 10 to 15 years. My mom um is still alive, and my dad passed away last year, and she lives up here, and I'm not going anywhere until my mother goes, and I just want to make sure that I'm reasonably close to her because she's all by herself and I want to make sure she's okay. Also, my wife's mother and father also live up here as well. So I don't think we're going anywhere before they pass away. Tony Delamonte says, Josh, I ended almost getting TB, nearly collapsed at Minneapolis airport. Do you mean like tuberculosis, Tony? um, Linda says, got to get those girls out of college first. You got that right, because that is costing me a living fortune. So if we were talking about like kind of getting to retirement, I need to be able to pay off their schools and pay off my house before I can retire. After that, I'm in pretty good shape. Oh my God, like tuberculosis? Are you serious? That's crazy. My goodness. I didn't even think like did anybody believe as they were growing up that they might get tuberculosis? I mean, I grew up in the 70s and 80s like many of you. Like I mean, we got TB tests. My goodness. Oh, Tony got food poisoning at a Pizza Hut. Other pizza brands are available. Um, Not saying anything about Pizza Hut, but my goodness, food poisoning sucks. It is the absolute worst. Like you're down and out for like a full day. I hate stomach issues. They are the worst. I mean, you literally have to. I was remember Steve was getting his colonoscopy, um, and he was talking. I was telling him like offline, like there was a time when I was, most of the way through the bottle. They give you this like gallon jug that you have to fill up with water and like drink it every hour on the hour for 8 hours. And I told him that I actually set up like a cushion in the bathroom because it would go down and just keep going. But that's the worst. You literally can't do anything if you have food poisoning. You have to like sit by the bathroom all day, and it's miserable. I hate that feeling. The feeling that you need to throw up or you need to go to the bath. It's just terrible. It's nothing worse than that. Tony, I did see you may be right, Billy Joel. Pretty darn cool. Especially it's all a cappella. Yeah. Um, but when you started to do that, I was thinking to myself, the movie Fletch. Have you guys ever seen Fletch with Chevy Chase? There's a particular like that music got in my head when I was watching it. Oh God, Tony, more of this story. I'm just reading more of this story. This is horrible. Oh my God, I'm not even gonna read that, Tony. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna read that. I mean, good Lord, sir. I'm glad you're okay now. That's horrible. Oh, so Linda Belk, check it out. Fletch. It's from 1985, and it's Chevy Chase, and it may be the most hilarious movie of that generation. I really have to tell you, go check it out. It's still funny today. It's still hilarious today. Fletch is one of those movies where I find that with my friends, I'm like quoting lines from it even today. Like something would come up and we just start quoting a line. It's that memorable. It's that memorable. That was 1995 for Tony. That was 1995 for everybody who's watching. My God, was 26 years ago. Seriously? What happened? I got my master's degree in 1995. My MBA. Or was that 96? I think it was 96. Yeah, Denise Horton. I highly recommend it. And you know what? When you watch it, let me know. Let me know what you think. In fact, just because we're talking about it right now, like I'm thinking I'm going to go back and watch it again. It's been a long time. Yeah, especially Chevy Chase back in the mid 80s, you guys. He was hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I could live in like Orlando. Like to me that's, first of all, Orlando's like landlocked. Second of all, it's a huge tourist town with Disney World and what's the other one? Universal. And yeah, Like, I couldn't live there. If I'm going to be in Florida, it's going to be on the coast. Tony, I did not get to check some of the other songs. I promise I will. I'll take a look. I really will. I know you put a lot of work into those things, and I have a deep appreciation, for obvious reasons, for people who put their heart and time into something that they love. And so I do have an appreciation for that. I will check it out, I promise you. I know you've got a lot there. Hey, Gabby Kiwi. Thank you for joining in. Like, I didn't even plan for this to be a 30-minute deal. I'm actually going to run very soon, too. John A. and Petey, good to see you. Stayed on long enough. Like, there'll be 100 people on this thing. You invented it on April 8th, 1977? I was 6 years old. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna call it a wrap at this point. John A. and PD, I know you just joined, but I actually just really did this live stream just to, sort of announce what's coming up next. And just for everybody's purposes who have joined, I'm adding the Facebook page in again. And so a Facebook page has been created, thanks to my daughter's great idea. We are recording for episode 2 for Kitchen Nightmares on Friday. So that's this week, Friday night. And it's a really great episode. It's in season 1, and I'll allow you to guess what it is until I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'll let you be surprised. But I'm really excited about it. It's a spectacular Kitchen Nightmares episode. It's going to be really funny. So I'm looking forward to that. Please note that copyright claims and all this other nonsense is going to delay a bunch of stuff from coming out, including the intro video. At least in the United States, it's not available. But that's all I have right now. And who knows? Now that I know you guys might jump on, I might do another surprise live stream down the road. It's so great to see you. Great to see you, Michelle R. and Tony Del Monte and Denise Horton. Linda, great to see you. Linda, you want to be a moderator? Anyway, I know you're very good at that. Gordon Gott. Gabby Kiwi has already taken off. Let's see. Garland, thank you for joining. Yep, if I missed anybody, I'm really sorry. But thank you so much for jumping on with me for a few minutes. It feels like, that's really cool that, I can jump on and you guys would be around. It's really nice. Anyway, thanks, guys. We'll see you next time. Don't know when next time will be, but if I have any announcements, I'll obviously jump on. Take care, guys. Good night. Have a great Monday and a great Sunday night. Take care. Bye-bye.